Scorpio, welcome. I hope you're doing very well. This is going to be a free general read for my Scorpio babes. If you need a personal reading, that information is always in the description box below, as well as my PayPal link and info. I also have my Cap Ash info in the description box as well. Let's get into this. Spirit, help me get clear and precise messages. The rest of my angels, ancestors, God, block interferences and negativity, return it to where it belongs. Thank you. So, I got quite a few nature messages that I want to go over before we get into the reading, because it might sound like I'm just, I know for a couple of people, most of you are understand, you get it, but for those who have been like, I don't know, it could just sound like I'm just talking about things that I've seen or heard or experienced or felt or did or whatever, which I am. But once I write it down, because it's sticking out to me for so long, I'll go through the cards, and the cards literally explain all of what I'm picking up on. If you just want to hear about cards, you know, this one isn't for you. It's okay. Tune out and go to the next one. Anyway, I have been seeing a lot of 333 and 999. I've also been seeing 000. So definitely like the same closing of a cycle and beginning of one as well. But if something is very new, it could be something day to day in your life, or it could be a huge chapter. For most of my Scorpios, especially looking at planetary alignments and astrology, I would say that this year is going to be in your favor just numerically. You can kind of relate it to 2014. So the end of a 10-year cycle, but the beginning of the next 10-year cycle as well. With these eclipses and everything coming in 222, times like this, shifts in your favor like this hasn't happened in 20 plus years and may not happen again. So it is a very special time. I heard 3 songs back to back that stood out to me for you guys, and I think it hearing them back to back, because if you're like me, I don't believe in coincidences. So hearing them back to back I could definitely see like a huge transition for y'all. Like growth. The first song that I heard is called Good by Better Than Ezra. You're welcome to look all of these songs up, but I'm just going to give y'all some of the lyrics that came out of each song that stood out to me. He says, looking around the house, hidden behind the window and the door, searching for signs of life, but there's nobody home. Sitting around the house, watching the sun trace shadows on the floor, searching for signs of life, but there's nobody home. Maybe I'll call or write you a letter. Maybe I'll see you on the 4th of July, but I'm not too sure, and I'm not too proud to say it was good living with you. It was good living with you. So it's like a bittersweet kind of feeling is what it gave to me. It's almost like for you and for other people in your life. You and other people that are connected to you may be going through shifts of moving, like physically moving, physically, spiritually, and emotionally leaving a phase behind to start anew. And it is very bittersweet. But somebody really misses you. It could be multiple people, or this could be you. Somebody wants to talk to you. Somebody hopes that they'll run into you. Somebody, subconsciously probably goes to spots where they've seen you and thinks of you all the time, especially whenever it comes to music. There's a couple people that you are their playlist. The second song that I heard right after that was It's Been a While by Stained, and he says, it's been a while since I could hold my head up high, and it's been a while since I could stand on my own 2 feet again. It's been a while since I could call you. It's been a while since I could say I wasn't addicted. It's been a while since I could say I loved myself as well. It's been a while since I've seen the way the candles light your face, and it's been a while, but I can still remember just the way you chased. That's what I'm saying. Somebody definitely misses you, thinks about you all the time, but this is also your energy. So a lot of mirroring energy. For some of you, because the part that like hit me the most, because I know every lyric to these songs, but whenever it plays back, it like forces me to hear it, and I kind of had a little bit of a breakdown that he says, I cannot blame this on my father. So some of you could definitely be going through a huge transition phase with your parents. Some of you are saying goodbye to your parents on this physical field, and then someone that you're dealing with has become, if it's a masculine, like their father's replica, and it's affected you in some kind of way, but someone misses like every piece of you, every part of you. They're super depressed, maybe about you walking away. But for you, you're going through a huge glow up. It's been a while since you could hold your head up high. You know, he's just explaining like, it's been a very long time since I wasn't addicted to anything. It's been a very long time since I could look in the mirror. It's been a very long time since I could say I fucking love myself. Which with Uranus and Jupiter where they are right now, it's very self-explanatory. It makes a lot of sense, basically. But the third song that I heard, and I haven't heard this since I was a kid, it's called Uninvited by Alanis Morissette. I remember being very, very, very young, and I loved the instrumentals to Uninvited, but I never really paid attention to the lyrics, except for the chorus, you're not allowed, you're uninvited. But listening to them today, they're like shockingly accurate. She says, like anyone would be, I am flattered by your fascination with me. Like any hot-blooded woman, I have simply wanted an object to crave. It must be strangely exciting to watch the stoic squirm. It must be somewhat heartening to watch shepherd meet shepherd. But you're not allowed. You're uninvited. And then she ends with saying, I don't think you're unworthy. I just need a moment to deliberate. So I started kind of like thinking about like, what is shepherd meets shepherd? Like, what does that mean? Shepherd meets shepherd. It definitely resonated for her to say it must be strangely exciting to watch the stoic squirm, because Scorpio is they have an outer shell. They're very, like, it takes a lot to get a Scorpio out of character. So it's like somebody gets a rise out of watching you squirm, watching you struggle, watching you get out of character. But shepherd meets shepherd is like a shepherd of physical meets a shepherd of spiritual. And anyone who knows Alanis Morissette, which I think I'm like 90% positive she's a Gemini, but y'all, she put it out there from the 90s, her spiritual journey. And a lot of people got it and a lot of people didn't. But she put it out there. Everyone knows that she's very spiritual. In Dogma, she played God. She was the role of God. But shepherd meets shepherd with a physical shepherd meets a spiritual shepherd, like a doctor meeting an angel. But I kind of also took it because what is a shepherd? A shepherd is alone night and day. A shepherd takes care of a good shepherd never leaves its flock. A shepherd takes care of sheep. A shepherd also takes care of people. They're a caretaker of groups and their needs. So somebody kind of taking you out of that zone, or, you know, something like that. But to go from, it was very good at the time that it was good living with you. But it's been so fucking long since I have gotten myself straight and loved myself to you are uninvited. I don't think you unworthy. I just need time and space. And Scorpio, you have cut off, if not one, a lot of people, and they're just not invited in this new place of yours, is what all those songs gave me for sure. A lot of growth and expansion. Here recently, I have been stuck on eucalyptus. I don't know what it is. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm stuck on it, but I ran myself multiple baths recently, and I was looking for Epsom salt just because of one of its pain properties, its purification property, because I fucking wanted some. But I was looking for my rose scented Epsom salt. But the only one that I could find was eucalyptus, and I was like, okay, I know it's got some healing properties. I'll take it, and we'll see if I like it. I personally am not a lavender fan. I know, sue me, it kind of just smells like old people to me. But I opened this eucalyptus one, and I first used it for my son to see if I even like the smell of it. But whenever I poured it in the bath, like, it smelled so good, and I immediately started using it for myself. Some of the benefits of eucalyptus are pain, heal respiratory issues, promotes oral health, decreases anxiety, boosts immunity, and it's a natural disinfectant. The symbology of eucalyptus is they know it as the holy tree around the world, especially in like Australia, I believe is where it originated. But they have always looked at it as a holy plant because of its cleansing, clearing, and healing properties, and it just smells amazing. Like, how have I been skipping out on this for so long? And then as I'm going through all my stuff and finding all my stuff again, and trying to make my home, my new home, a sanctuary, I've just been finding my glass and my candles and my feel goods and my woods and, you know, just all this stuff. And I found this candle and I forgot how much I liked it. I don't know where I got it. It's by Sonoma and it's called Calm. And guess what the first fragrance is on it? I think I bought this like 3 years ago. Eucalyptus and bergamot. Yeah, Calm is absolutely right. Like, it smells like, you know when you go to like, you know when you get a brand new sweater, like a brand new cashmere sweater, and you use your brand new perfume, and like all day, like the sun and that sweater and the perfume, like, I swear, y'all are probably like, you don't make no fucking sense, but it smells like rich people and good times is what it smells like, and I love it. Anyway, so pick up some fucking eucalyptus is what I'm saying. It's probably going to do you some good. Okay, and then some of the planetary alignments. Currently, the sun is in Aries, as you know. Saturn and Mars are in Pisces, so you're probably around some Pisces that are having a hell of a fucking time right now. Saturn and Mars, God. So if you do know a Pisces and you're cool with them, maybe pat them on the back or tell them it's going to be okay, because especially for this year, they're going to be going through a shit ton of work. We have Uranus and Jupiter in Taurus, and Uranus rules Aquarius. You could be dealing with Taurus, Aquarius. You could also be dealing with Sagittarius. But Uranus rules Aquarius and exalts in Scorpio. So a lot of planets in your favor right now. A lot of things exalted in your favor right now. Jupiter rules growth, fortune, faith, and the need for truth. And Uranus can be surprising. So something could be very shocking between you and an Aquarius, you and a Taurus, you and an Aries, you and a Pisces. We also have Venus entering Aries, but with Mercury retrograde with Venus in Aries. Some things that may have been on fire in the past could really be like sizzling down, simmering down, and making way for new growth. But all of this is giving like, you've been through, you're about to go down a cycle, you're about to go through a fucking cycle, and you've been through this cycle in the past, but younger Scorpio, stupid Scorpio, made a lot of wrong moves so that you could go through this cycle in the past, and you learned the fucking hard way. Well, now you're about to go through a favorable cycle as well, where you may be blessed with a lot of physical things: home, sweaters, perfumes, candles, cars, money, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of physical things, but on an emotional and a spiritual level, you're being given a chance to correct some things from the previous cycle and move in a different way. This is also giving big energy of like making your health a priority, because when you feel good, you feel sexy, you feel sexier, and you know, a lot of the is some of y'all could definitely be like, I'm getting very spicy like this weekend. Be careful if you don't want to get pregnant, because it's definitely here. Okay, I got some new tools I'm super excited to share with you guys. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for being supportive. I fucking love you guys. You're amazing. Okay, we have Uranus and the X. You could be dealing with an X. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. That was the first two things to pop out, but I'm going to get rid of these. I'm going to have that Uninvited song stuck in my head, and I have not heard that since forever ago. The 90s were the shit, man. It was so raw, it was so elegant, it was so lovely. You know what memory I keep having recently as we're getting into summertime? Whenever I was a little kid, we used to go to this water park, and I remember running through the water park, and Ace of Base, if y'all know, you know, but Ace of Base would be playing in the speakers of this place called Whitewater, and it was always that, it was either the I saw the sign, but the memory that I really remember of the summertime and Ace of Base playing, they were playing that All That She Wants Is Another Baby. Such good song. So very like a very happy fucking time, Scorpio. You could be feeling really fucking nostalgic and like repeating the stuff in your past, especially if you have children. You're like doing stuff with your kids that you used to. It's just fucking awesome. You have Genesis 9/11, 9/11. Somebody's birthday could be November 9th, November 11th. You could also be dealing with another Scorpio, especially with Uranus here. Did I already say Aquarius? You could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with somebody that's got Virgo or Aquarius highly aspected. It says, I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall thou... Well, let me start that over. I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. So a promise. Bro, I'm gonna cry. You know why I'm about to cry? Because I didn't even write this down. I didn't think about it until just now. But yesterday, whenever I was driving home, I started paying attention to the license plates, and the license plate in front of me said Genesis. And now we pulled Genesis. And like whatever you've been through, he's promising to take the flood away. Some make really love Tool as much as I do. On the back it says, "Dear Lord, help me to build on a firm foundation." One second. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm an emotional mess right now. I'm so sorry. Okay, it says, "Dear Lord, help me to build on a firm foundation, learning to diligently seek thy direction in all I do." So, everything you've been through, being given rest and being given assurance that the flood is over, and being guided in everything you do. Some of y'all are starting over from like just, man, losing everything and then being in this place like it feels like I'm dreaming. And I thank God, I thank God every day. And I also have that worry that life will life, and that everything that I'm accumulating will one day be ripped away again. So to pull a card that says, "I will establish my covenant with you, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth." Like, have faith, Scorpio. It doesn't matter how many times you have to start over. That is what life is, you know. You can't stop the future. And everything that you've been ripped away from, and everyone that's been ripped away from you, there's a reason, and you could be coming into a time where the sun is coming back out. You're coming out from your boat. The dove is coming to let you know that there's dry land, and you understand why there had to be a flood, why everything is gone. So heavy Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Y'all could be dealing with Earth. Y'all could be dealing with air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be dealing with Earth, I don't know. Yeah, there they are. Okay. Who's coming in for Scorpio? Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio? I have Cancer, Taurus, Venus, double Taurus, Aries possibly, Saturn and Aquarius. A lot of Cancer here. Something could be important, especially because in my notes I wrote the 4th of July, so something could be important about June, July just coming in. Neptune, Pisces. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag. I was also just telling you guys about Neptune and Saturn. you could feel bad for somebody, or like you just feel sad for them, like by it. I don't know. You could just like learn a lot. If you're a feminine, like you've learned what a karmic feminine is and what a divine feminine is. If you're a masculine, you've seen what a karmic masculine is and what a divine masculine means. A fucking year ago, I wasn't even saying stuff like karmic and divine, you know what I mean? So, anyway. Big time of celebration as well. Somebody could be getting their teeth done. Somebody could be getting their hair done. Somebody could be starting to work out a lot. Nice, Scorpio. Nice. Somebody is putting their financial situation, like, you know, you're in a lot of like fire energy. Guidance. A lot of y'all, my Scorpios, y'all can read tarot. Y'all can read the stars. Y'all can read signs. You can read energies, people. You got some kind of awakening coming up. The way that you interpret and the way that you read. Spells, alchemy. Well, this is a fucking Scorpio read for sure. I love you guys so freaking much. It's coming in. Yes, bitch. I'm sorry for the cusses, but no, I'm not. Authenticity. Like, if you can't handle a cuss word, I just, you know, see me in another year when I don't cuss anymore. Bottom of the deck, you have power, thunder, and lightning, which is the tower and lots, chance. Bro, I just found out that, do y'all know what lots are? I didn't, but they're like biblical dice, basically. Like this one has a moon, lightning bolt, yes, no, different. They were wood chips or stones that had symbols and words and numbers written on them, and they used to roll them. Similar to dice or whatever, but it's important because this is standing out to me because I discovered the other day that in the Bible, after they just killed Jesus on the cross, they were playing lots at his feet to see who would win his coat, to see who would win his robe. People have put you through the fucking worst. And what they've done to you, they mocked it after they did it to you. Every one of these people should be so ashamed of themselves, and they're about to be, because you don't get to play with death and God like this. Playing, mocking your injury, mocking your health, mocking everything that they put you through. Yeah, or observation. So, Scorpio, you've got to remember who some people really are. There's something very important about that. You're also seeing, while these people have taken from you, stolen from you, these, like, you know, one thief went to heaven on those crosses, and one did not. But this group, it could be up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. Everybody involved is seeing. I'm telling you, dude, people are so stupid, but every time they speak your name and wish illness onto you, every time they gossip about you, every time that they take even more of your fucking belongings when they already have enough and you've lost everything, every time that these people do this disgusting human behavior to someone that is trying to be a shepherd, it's crazy, because not only are they really mocking themselves, not only are they asking for an alpha ass whooping, but it's all sending you good. It's sending you beauty. It's sending you luck. It's sending you fortune. And I'm telling you, you got some people, maybe from the past, watching your comeuppance and fucking hating. And because of that, they're making shit really hard on themselves. Stupid. Alright, Scorpio, we're already at 32 minutes almost, so I'm gonna leave this one here, and I will draw more and see you guys in the tarot. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!